and I also want to talk about your genius though. You know what I mean? Because I've been listening to it, like I'm doing a lot of research on you. You know what I mean? And the thing that sparked me that was so dope is how your mind. Because I said it on this podcast before. Like I feel like drug dealers can really run a Fortune 500 company easily.
Oh, no question.
You know
what
I mean?
No question.
Easily. And I'm just like, I want to talk to Rick about how he manifested.
No, we can start a 500 company. We can start a company that can become a 500 company, or we can do like Reginald Lewis did and take one over. You know, it's really the first thing. See, with us as blacks, is that we've been beat down by the system so bad, especially the black male. You know, we've been hammered by the system, you know, into believing that we're dope dealers. You know, you can't do nothing but sell dope, pimp. If you're good, you can rap. And if you're real good, you can run a football or play basketball. Other than that, y'all done. But me now, I know a doctor that's probably the smartest doctor in the whole world. You know, Dr. Leslie Ray Matthews, he been telling everybody that he could have solved the coronavirus problem, and nobody really listened. I've helped 10 people get out of intensive care.
From the coronavirus?
From the coronavirus. Yes, the doctors didn't know what to do. And I get on the phone with them. I say, hey, tell your doctor to check your vitamin D level. And they check their vitamin D level. Oh, my vitamin D level is depleted. Okay, tell them to give you an infusion, a high dose of vitamin D3 and zinc. 2 days later, she out the hospital. That's my niece, Austin, Texas.
Wow.
She'll tell you that. I had another friend, whole family, everybody in the family was sick. I said, man, you ain't heard me talking about vitamin D on my podcast and everywhere that I go? He was like, yeah, but we didn't do it. I said, man, I'm bringing you some vitamin D over there. I took vitamin D, put it in the house. A couple days later, the whole family well.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
I have about 50 people in my circle that I function with, all on vitamin D. None of them caught it.
Really? What kind of vitamin D? What kind of
vitamin
supplement?
D3? Vitamin D3.
You can just get it over the counter?
You can get it from Walmart, but you want to get at least 10,000 milligrams. You don't want to get 200 milligrams, 300 milligrams. That's not really nothing. You get the 10,000 milligrams. You can get it from Amazon, Walmart. Amazon won't even sell it to us no more because we done bought too much of it. Because I just buy it and give it to people.
Really?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that we as a people have been beat down to where we don't believe that we're as good as everybody else. And I know everybody will probably say, oh man, you don't know what you're talking about. But it's not what you say, it's your actions that mean what it is. You know, if your actions show that you giving up, then you can say, well, I ain't gave up. But that don't mean nothing. That's just talk.
Right.
You know, and talk is cheap. It's the actions at the end of the day that's going to tell who you are, what you stand for, and where you're trying to go in life. And I believe that our actions have shown to me that and even my brothers, you know, I got home and my family was in bad shape, you know, and they were in bad shape. My mom was losing her house. Did you see my documentary?
I did.
You see they put us out of her house.
Yeah.
I got home and I started trying to fight. My brothers are living there and I'm like, y'all living here, they gonna put y'all ass out. Y'all ain't trying to do nothing to pay the bills.
Yeah.
And they was like, oh man, I can't get no job. Ain't nobody gonna hire me. No, they ain't gonna hire you because you ain't got no skills.
Right.
And you don't have no motivation. You know, like with me, I don't ask for no job. I just go in there and go to work. They look up, I'm washing the windows and
yeah.
sweeping the floor and cleaning the toilets, and they're gonna be like, who the hell is this?
Right.
What you doing here?
I'm working.
You ain't gonna get no check. I didn't come here for no check.
Right.
You know, first thing I tell people when I'm in, I don't work for money. I don't work for money.
Yeah.
You know, I work for the game.
Yeah.
And if you work for the game, you know, you're running back, you're going in the field, and you might not get drafted, but you start breaking them yards, you start breaking them 30-yard runs and 40-yard runs, they're going to be like, man, we trying to hold on to you.
Somebody going to find you a check.
Somebody going to find you a check.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's the way we have to deal with it. We can't just sit around but that's the way the society has taught, though, you know, like when I was in prison, you know, I read articles I read this article one time. They say this lady was sick and she went to the hospital. She got in the hospital and the doctor came out and they say, what kind of insurance she got? Oh, she ain't got no insurance. She got Medicare? No, she ain't got no Medicare. She got some money? No, she ain't got no money. She got credit cards? She ain't got no credit cards. They all turned around and walked away and left the lady there. The lady died inside the hospital on something that was preventable. So what that told me is that the doctors weren't really there to save people. They were just there to make some money.
Right.
You know, and I believe that our goal should be to help people to make the world a little better because we lived here.